Hey guys, how you doing? This is Andy Huang. 大家好，我是黄嘉欣. Hey guys, I would like to share something with you real quick. Oh Jesus, I know camera adds 10 pounds, but exactly how many cameras are on me right now? God damn. So here's what it is. So a lot of you saw that I posted a video yesterday of me at the dealership picking up my GL, and then a lot of people texted me privately asking me questions. So because you know my tip of the day is 2-3 minutes, I can't unfortunately answer every single one of the questions. So reach out to me if you have additional questions, but I figured I'll answer the two most asked questions. One is, hey, are you seeing this fee, something called market adjustment fee or premium fee? What's going on? What's up with that? What is going on? Isn't that price gouging? Isn't that illegal? So, and then the second question is, isn't your Maserati lease? So how can you sell something that's not yours? All right, so the first question, price gouging. All right, so it really, I know price gouging is illegal if it's fuel, if it's food, if it's milk, stuff like that. But when it comes to car, it's not a necessity. Well, to some it is. Like, for example, for me, it is a necessity. But unfortunately, it falls outside the guidelines. So then it goes to the universal supply and demand. Right? So do you want it? How bad do you want it? There's a cost and value. How much do you think this is worth to you? That's basically what it is. So nicely put, yeah, they call premium, they call market adjustment rate, but in a way, it's highway robbery, right? So, but you have to think about it from the dealership's point of view. I'll give you an example. I get all my Mercedes from my good friend Jason, right? So the entire dealership for the entire February, take a guess how many cars they've sold. Not because they're not capable of selling, but the inventory is so low. The entire month, they only sold 6 cars. Now, my good friend Jason used to sell more than 10 on his own every week. So how does the dealership stay open, right? So they start charging fees. So for example, if you need to get a car, there's a $10,000 premium fee added, gets tagged onto in addition to the MSRP. So a lot of people go, this is crazy. But in a way, when you think of it, unless you're lucky, like my friend, one of my coworkers, he's lucky because his, he goes to work and then he goes to the same destination as his wife. So he gets to hop in and share the ride with the missus. But, what happens if you don't have one, like me, right? So you need a car. Right? You need a car to get to places. How would you get to work? How do you drop off your kid, at school in the morning? So that's what happens. It's all supply and demand. All right. And then the second question is, and then obviously to combat, there's very little you could do because the dealership knows if the car's moving well enough, they're not going to lower the price. Even, if it gets to the end of the month, they need to make the quota. Yeah, they may give you a few $1,000 deal here and there, but not, other than that, not a great chance. Okay, so that's price gouging. The second question is, how do you sell something that's not yours? Everyone knows I always and only lease my cars because I enjoy driving a new car every 3 years, right? So I was talking to the VP the other day. I was telling him I'm so bummed out because this Maserati, I got it right at the height of COVID, and then idiot me took out a 12,000 mile per year lease, and then 3 years later, I am allowed 36,000 miles. I've driven just a tad over 15. So he goes, dude, sell it at the on the open market. I'm like, you know what? Such a great idea. So how it works is a lot of people goes, well, if you don't own it, how do you sell it? So here's what it is. You figure out, you log on to kbb.com, which is calculate blue book value. You get an estimate of how much your car is worth. Obviously, the dealership will lowball it because they don't go with KBB. They go with something else. So you get an estimate. Like, for example, my Maserati, on that, it was like 57,000. I know it's going to be lower than that. So I clicked on something called instant offer. Just like the Zillow buys, they give you a low ball figure. So you get that. That's pretty much how much the dealer is paying. So it ended up to be around 54, 55. So I took it to 3 dealerships, and then I ended up, asking my friend Jason, wait, listen, the other 2, one is in Inglewood, one is Raleigh. If they give me 54, 55, you're the same Mercedes dealership, not same, but same franchise. Couldn't you match it? He goes, yeah, bring the car in, let's look at it. They looked at the car, goes, yeah, of course, 54, no worries. Then they will call your lease, which in this case they'll call Maserati, find out how much it is, and then they will pay the difference. If you owe more than what your car's worth, you pay the difference. In this case, I'm lucky. because my car is worth so much more than what the car is, what I still owed on the payoff. It's very easy. You call, you got to pay off. Two additional things I would like to point out. One is if you have Maseratis, and if you're lease or finance through Maseratis, you will not be able to sell it to another dealership. They don't allow it. In this case, I was lucky because my deal, when I first got my Maserati, the deal was put together by Chase, and because Mercedes does business with Chase, they ended up getting a better, like a break. So I was able to recoup almost every single dollar that I took out for my Maserati, which was right around $9,000-10,000 mark. So my good friends was able to use that, put it towards my car, so that covers the additional premium that normally I would have to charge. So it all worked out. All right, so I know this is a tad longer than what I normally put. I'm sorry, but I tried so many times. This is the only way I could get the information across. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. I will do another video on my new car later. Talk to you guys later. Stay well. Be safe. Bye now.